Okay. So we're live. Yeah, I think so. It should go live. Let me see. Let's see. Waiting for, okay, so there must be a delay, a bit of a delay. So it says I'm live on the channel. There it is. Okay. There you go. Hey, so we're trying, technical stuff is always a learning process. Welcome. It's Sarah Stovetop coming to you live from my kitchen. Welcome to Tool Time Tuesday. I am broadcasting using a new streaming service called StreamYard. And look I can actually have a little banner going across the bottom, and I can, show things. So it's kind of cool. Right now, I am about to pull some cookies out of the oven that I made on my stoneware baking sheet. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about what's happening next month, because it's pretty exciting. We have all of our stoneware is available for our hosts. You can choose one item at 60% off. And you can pick 2 items when your guest sales are over $650. So I just wanted to go through and show you some of these really cool tools before the cookies come out. Okay, so I'm going to start with the entertaining platter. What I love about this is that it's glazed on both sides, and it's dishwasher safe. It's actually a piece of stoneware, just like our raw stoneware is, our unglazed stoneware, but this just makes it more beautiful and easier to clean. And the benefits of stone, so this is the large entertaining platter. And the benefits of stoneware are not only that, in this case, it's easy to clean, but regular stoneware, it retains the heat, it takes the moisture out of your food evenly, so it crisps up as well, very evenly. It's one of my favorite pieces of things to cook on. And the one that I have in the oven is very well, it's very well seasoned. So it has no glazing on it. And so when it doesn't have the glazing, then you want it to get seasoned. And it's really a very cool thing. So let's see, let me show you a couple more things before the things come out of the oven. So this is the large serving bowl, and this is actually going away as of the end of February. So you definitely want to get in on this if you can. I've made big bowls of pasta in here. I love making like a dip that needs to be cooked, and then line the edges with French bread. It's awesome. It makes such a beautiful presentation. Then I've also got a deep covered baker. Now I'm going to show you this. This is, I actually might have to turn down the camera so that you can see this, because it's a little bit heavy. I can't really lift it up in the 2 pieces. So hold on. Let me turn down the camera and you can see. So here's the deep covered baker. Now this comes in the gray glaze, like in the platter. Okay, mine is an older version. And what I love about this, look at how big it is. You can actually put a chicken in here with some rice or with some potatoes. It's fantastic for, and you can put this in the microwave. It's big enough, small enough to go in the microwave, but big enough to hold a good sized chicken. So I love that. You could do lasagna in there. You can make a cake in it. Pretty awesome. And guess what? Hobbs is at the door. He went out. I'm going to have to let him in. So bear with me for a second. Come on, baby. There you are. Yeah, good boy. Would you like to say hello to the people? Come on over here. Sit. Can you guys see him? There he is. Oh, put back here. Okay. Well done, Hobbs. Okay. He always has to have a biscuit when I go live. So, okay. So those are 3 pieces. Now I'm going to show you a piece of unglazed stoneware. This is one of my favorite ones because I make eggs in here almost every day. You can do them as like a fried egg over easy. You can do them as what's it called, poached eggs. Scrambled eggs, I mean, you really can do anything in here. And the more you use it, the more nonstick it becomes. I hear my timer going off, so let's go see how our cookies look. Hold on one second. Let's go over here and see if we can get down here. Let me turn that off. Grab some. Oh, they smell good. They're supposed to be fragrant and a little dry on the top. Ooh, don't those look good? So this is a small batch, they call it. I like this. And let's see. Yep. Oh, wow. Those are good. It's like a double chocolate gluten-free cookie. It's made, this recipe comes from Dessert for Two. And, oh boy, her name is Christina Lane. She's got 3 cookbooks out. So I've been trying some of her recipes because she does do some gluten-free. And she also does small batches, which I think is a really good idea, especially if you don't want a lot of cookies hanging around. We're doing gluten-free because my husband is pretty much gluten-free. I made my own almond flour, almond meal, almond flour. I made almond milk. And then after I strained it through the strainer bag, I dried that out in the oven for a couple hours at a very low temperature, like 250. And then what I did was I collected a couple batches, and then I put them all back in the blender, the cooking blender, and I just pulverized it and made, almond flour out of it. So way to use fully everything that I made. So that was cool. Okay, going back to, and I'm going to let those cookies cool for just a minute. Going back to the microwave egg cooker, fantastic tool. You could even make little cakes in here. So another small batch idea for just a few people. So then I've got the 3 rectangular bakers, and 2 of these are actually going to be discontinued. So I just want to let you know. So I've got here's the egg cooker. Here's the set of 3. Now, of course, it wouldn't be in the cranberry glaze. It would be in gray stone. This is the smallest one. I've made brownies in here. There's also a medium one, which I've also made brownies in. And then the big one, I use it for baking chicken, for making lasagna. You kind of can use it the same way you would use the deep covered baker, but it's open. It doesn't have a cover to it. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show you was some of our rock crocks. So this is the rock crock everyday pan. And the rock crock material kind of picks up where the stoneware leaves off. So stoneware can go in the oven and in the microwave. The rock crock can go in the oven and the microwave, but it can also go on your stovetop, under the broiler. Yes, you could like finish off a recipe, melt the cheese under the broiler, and it can go on the barbecue and in the microwave, on the stovetop. What else? Oh, and it's dishwasher safe. And it stays warm, just like the stoneware does. It stays hot. This stuff stays hot also. And there's a larger vessel of 4 quart size that has a with it, and that's what I use a lot for my when I do my bone broth. This is another piece of stoneware. It's a flat stone though. It is called it's the small stone. Hold on. Small grill stone. Sorry, it's a rock crock grill stone, but it's the small one. It's 9 by 9, perfect for 2 people, 2 pieces of fish, a small side dish, that kind of thing. I think this is great. I wasn't sure I would like it, but I've really come to love it because it's perfect for size for my smaller family now. And then 2 more things. This is the round baker, and it's round covered baker. It's about half the size of the deep covered baker. Great for a side dish or a small cake. And that's also going away for sure. And then this one is great. This is the toaster oven pan, and look at how well seasoned it's become. I don't have a toaster oven, but I use it for so many other things. So I thought I'd show that to you. I love I'm grabbing something to take. There we go. I love it because, you know, I can do a small batch of my, hold on 1 second. I can do a small batch of nuts in the oven to get them, you know, feeling toasted. Get them toasted, not feeling toasted, get them toasted. Okay, where is my, oh, it's over here. Okay, I am just moving around too much. Let's take a look at these lovely cookies. What do you think of those? If you're able to chat, oh, I see 5 comments and I don't know how to find them. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I know. Hello, cookies. Yes, there's cookies, and I know that you see Hobbs. I'm going to show that. See, I can put your name on there. There's all kinds of things that I can do. I can stop the banner, and then I can do gluten-free. There it says we're making gluten-free double chocolate chip cookies. And go back up to the comments, and I can take your comments off and in the dishwasher. Yes. Oh, and here's one from Misty. Yummy. Okay. So thanks for watching, you guys. I was so just so you know, I'm using my phone to move around the kitchen, but I also have my computer, and that's the main thing where I can see the comments. I can't see them on my phone, so I have to go back to, that's one of the drawbacks. But anyways, take a look at these cookies. Ooh, hold on a second. Let's put it up close and personal. Hold on. There you go. Doesn't that look good? And I have a taste tester in the other room, and he's watching. And so if he wants to come in and taste test, he's welcome to come in. That does not mean you, Hobbs. Hobbs is standing by here. He's like, I'll taste them. Sure. Let's get you on camera here, Hobbs. Did you want to try one? I know you would, but you can't really because chocolate is not good for dogs. Oh, here comes my taste tester. Let's get a little plate out for you.
Did you say taste test?
I did say taste test. Let's see how he likes that. Oh, they're really mushy, but good. Okay, so we've got a confirmation that that's good. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming to Taste Test, and you can have all the rest of them too. Yeah, and they're gluten-free. Okay, so this is a great recipe for anybody who's gluten-free. Let me just share with you what, let's see. It has 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter melted. It's got a 1/4 cup of light brown sugar and 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. And then it has a large egg yolk, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon baking powder, 3/4 cup of the almond meal. And what I learned is the difference between almond meal and almond flour is that the almond meal has the outside of the almonds on it. You know, that little shell. It's not really a shell. I mean, it's got a regular almond shell, but that's not on it. It's like that little covering, I guess you'd call it. So that's the difference between almond meal, which has the covering on it, and almond flour, which the almonds that part has been taken off. And then it's got unsweetened cocoa, 1/3 cup, and 1/3 cup of heaping cup of chocolate chips. So yes, it's very chocolatey. It's quite sweet. But luckily it's a small batch, so there was only 8 cookies that it made, which was good. So I'm sure those will be gone in no time because my husband likes that kind of stuff. So just wanted to tell you, if you are interested in having, you know, a 60% off of one of these great tools, like those stoneware, oh my gosh. This is really a good time. So February, I'm doing mostly Facebook parties these days. And of course, we can go live on Facebook and on YouTube now. So, or I can anyways. So that's great for people who have a lot of friends that are not on Facebook. I think that's kind of the way things are moving. So I'm trying to trying to get into that. Oh, you volunteer? Okay. Well, I would love to have you come and taste these. If I sent them to you, though, Misty, I know they would be stale by the time they got there. Okay, so let's take that off. I had some other things that I wanted to put up. I was preparing. Okay, when was the last time you made cookies and what kind did you make? So tell me about that. Okay, and so answer that question. And here's another one. Do you have any stoneware pieces? And if so, which one and what do you like to cook on it or in it? So those are the two questions that I had. Oh, I had three questions actually, but that's okay. That's a lot of questions. So feel free to comment and let me know, and I'll go back to the comments and see if there's anything new. So it is nice to be able to do that. I actually can go back to this, this one, but my mic is muted. I don't know if you can hear me. That's a good question. My mic is muted on my laptop, so I'm not sure because now you can see me, I think, but I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, type in the comments if you can still hear me. And if you can't, then I'll know you can't hear me. That's pretty funny, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, I gotta take Welcome to Tool Time Tuesday off. Okay, would love to have, oh, there's a comment. You hear me? Yay! Oh, thank you, Misty, for you're my eyes and ears right now. Just making sure. So this is all new for me, and I'm still trying to kind of figure it out. And it's funny because I can do a split screen, but you'd see the side of my face because I'm on both places. And if you, but Misty was a guest a couple weeks ago now, and so yeah, and you see me. Okay, lots of stoneware pieces. Yay! I know you do, Misty. Let us know if there's something in particular that you really think people ought to know about. Because I will tell you, there are some pieces that are going away, and they are that large serving bowl, the large entertaining platter, the medium-sized entertaining platter, the gray stone and the sandstone serving bowls are going away. So I don't know what they're going to be doing with, oh, I held this in front of my face, my goodness. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I don't know if they're going to be replacing them or bringing on ones in a different color, maybe the reverse colors. Who knows? We don't find out until next week. So it will be very exciting. So those of you who are watching, I'm so glad you're here. Please, oh, you made gluten-free cookies. Ah, yay. Okay. You made a gluten-free cookie. How can you make just one? Was it a giant gluten-free cookie or was it like one of those like ones that you make in the microwave in a little tiny thing? I'm so cute. I'm so curious. Oh, the suspense is killing me too, Mitch. Next week, you use the entertaining platter for, oh, all the time. Do you cook on them or do you just use them to serve? I'm curious. Let us know. Who else is watching? If anybody else is watching, I can't tell. Okay, so friends, thank you for watching. I think I'm gonna end the broadcast now because we're just about, my time limit is, I always say like 15 to 20 minutes is about the most people can take. So I will, what did you say? Just the recipe, it was a whole batch. Okay. Oh, very good, Misty. Thank you. Oh, you use them to cook on. Okay, so we're talking about the entertaining platters, and we're talking about what is what Misty uses them for. And oh, I am curious, guys, if you can see the chat also. So those on Facebook and those on YouTube, can you see each other's comments? I'm wondering. Curious. Maybe not. Great show. Oh, thank you. I'll put that one up. Thank you. Oh, you like them because they're dishwasher safe. That makes so much sense. Yes. You can cook on them and then you just pop them in the dishwasher. And frankly, they are pretty easy to clean anyways, even if you don't have a dishwasher. So yeah. So that's really cool. I think I covered everything about the stoneware. So just to recap, stoneware is our host special next month, and you can get 60% off one to possibly two pieces. Some of them are actually going to be discontinued. So you can only see what I put up. Okay, thank you. You only see your comments. Okay, thank you for sharing that, you guys. I had a feeling it was just Facebook only sees theirs and YouTube only sees theirs, but I wasn't sure. So what else was I going to say? Okay. Oh yeah. So okay. So the stoneware pieces. A lot of them are going. A few of them are going away. They'll be 60% off next month, and there's some great pieces. I mean, they are wonderful, wonderful tools in your kitchen. They take the moisture out of your food so they cook evenly. You can get things very crispy. Great for pizza or popcorn, shrimp, and chicken. That's what my kids used to love to have when they were little, that kind of stuff. So it's really a fun, they're fun tools. So, and you can bake cakes in them. You don't have to use as much oil on them or butter, because the more you use them, the more seasoned they get, and the more seasons they get, the less you need to use those things. And so, you're cooking with less fat. So a lot of people are very interested in that. So thanks, everybody. Let's see if I had any more banners that I wanted to say. Have any stoneware pieces? Oh, on a scale of 1 to 5, how likely are you to use stoneware for baking? I'm curious. That's another thing. And you can, of course, put that in the chat. Then I also wanted to share my website. In case you have any questions, you can reach me there, or you can do it through the comments, or you can contact me through Facebook Messenger, or through, I think, YouTube also. So thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And we will see you again next Tuesday, Tool Time Tuesday. Oh, it'll be beginning of February. Ooh, I will have seen the new products. Ooh, I wonder if I can give you a sneak peek. We'll have to wait and see. All right, friends, thanks so much for joining me, and have a great evening. Sarah Stovetop signing off. Bye.